Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. It's the last stream of this year, so yeah, we will enjoy it. Today we fly from Sofia, Bulgaria to Rome in Italy. So that's our flight for today. I see we have some people already in the chat. So, and Joe, welcome mate. Hello everyone. And then also Knight Knight is here, so welcome to the stream mate. Hope everyone is doing fine. So this is the scenery that we have, the airport here in Sofia, Bulgaria. Just do a little overview. So what I noticed is that we can go inside the buildings here. Only a few places, like this one. And yeah, it's a nice airport. Very nice. Joe Trimboli, good evening Davey. Welcome to the stream mate. Hope you are doing fine. So thank you very much. So here we see some things missing. I don't know if that is normal. Something that is oh, it looks like a window, but all right. So it we don't see the windows actually. Also Eddie is here, so welcome to the stream. And so here we have nothing. There was another view that I wanted to show, but I don't remember where it was. So we have also the tower here. Nice place. We have also a tower there. I don't know, I remember where I needed to be for that one view. There was somewhere something, I don't remember. So we fly today with the FENIX A320, the 200, so the older version of the A320. And I will put the webcam on as well. And why the webcam is not working again? Come on. Alright. Webcam. It was working before the stream because I tested it, but once again, not. Oh, there we go. Alright. Kevin Davis, morning everyone from Christchurch and New Zealand. So welcome Kevin, hope you are doing fine mate. Joe Trimboli, nice airport. Yep, it looks like a nice airport. So very nice to see. That night, no, it has something to do with a button that I need to press on stream, no, on OBS. It has something to do with that. Sometimes it don't work, but every time in my stream it don't work. It was also with my other camera, with the older one. Also, Dexter is here, last flight of the year. Yes, the very last flight of this year. So it's a bit a longer flight, I believe. It's oh no, it's only 1 hour and 29 minutes. I thought it was 1 hour and 44 minutes, but that should be another flight then. Coming like a real airport. Yep. So it's a nice airport. So let's jump in. No, we prepare first a GSX that should work today.
Boarding requested.
Also the top bar should will working today. FS Realistic is working as well. Maybe I need to use a. It was actually already loaded up. Carvin maybe put fuel as well as passengers board and catering. Well, when GSX is doing the boarding, we cannot manipulate that anymore. But we have time today, so it's only 1 hour and 29 minutes. So that is not a real issue. I still need to find out
crew?
how we can do that.
Boarding starting.
And I need to do some testing. So for the new year I will do some testing, especially for the longer flights, that we can already put in catering and stuff, and the fuel, and then actually abort everything, so we don't lose too much time. So let's jump in here and then give it some external power, and then batteries 1 and 2, and then also the fuel pumps can come on, and then also adhere 1, 2 and 3.
Crew boarding starting.
And then we can turn on some lights, like a beacon light, and then exit emergency lights. Corinne, it's a New Year's Eve right here. Okay, that's a nice. So let's say in how many hours? 15 hours or something. It will be a New Year, something like that. Karin Davis, you flying boat mops. What do you mean? All right.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding
GPS, what is that? A lot of messages. I don't like messages. Alright. Clear. And then we go to init page. Init requests. And there it is. And then we go to the IRS Chrome forum align. And then it should be alright. Corin Knight at night, Dexter, like they are flying with you as always. Dexter is flying. And then Dexter loaded in a little late, but I'm here. And then it in the FENIX. Oh, nice. The new livery. So the blue one. We'll check that out if we can see it. Probably not. So flight number is BGH. B and GH. And then 2002. And then the cruising altitude is today 38,000 feet. So 38,000. And then cost index, we also put that in right away. That's 1.4. And there we go.
Hello. Thank you.
Next cruise level 380. Going 118 passengers in total today. Dexter, not the blue one, the older strip A one, okay, with the white, green, and red, the old livery of the old company, actually, because it's a new company now. So, and it's flight level at 380. Alright, we go into the flight plan. Departure should be 27, I believe. Yes, 27. We input that in, and we go to a NOPET 2T. And that's this one. We put that in, and then we can insert. Then we go to the arrival. So arrival is runway 15. So that's ILS. And then we have ALAX 1F. That's this one. And then we insert that. Sorry. Okay. So then we check the flight plan. Mostly in the FENIX we don't have any issues with that. So I hope it's also today. Even no discounts. Why is that? Okay, but to make sure, I will check my flight plan on a little nav mappy. And I have a lot of red planes on my map. Alright. So, LIRA or something, that's where we need to look for. That's actually the latest. We have a lockery. And then we have this one. Just give me a 1 second to the... I have everything, a lockery. Alright. A 515, we have that one. And after that we have also RA701. We put that in. RA701. That's not correct. 701. And we place that here. There we go. That seems not to be right. Okay. So we take another one. I believe there are others as well. That's RA. So RA 761, and we place that here. All right. Then we go to the next one, and that's it actually. And then we can clear the discount. And then insert, and then we should have a nice flight plan. There we go. Sorry, you missed that runway. Yes, runway 27 for departure and 15 for arrival. Chutrin Body Director flying a Piper again. Lol. Nice. Car in the old livery from it is the one with the green and the red. Yes. Peter, goedenavond TV. Hello all, welcome Peter. Hope you are doing fine. Een goeie avond. Dus onze laatste stream voor een nieuwjaar. Alright, so plan is in. And what is this thing about? I'm hoping we don't have too much troubles today. So they are still doing the cargo. And we can go right here.
Refueling truck is on its way.
The refueling truck is on its way.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
So 118 passengers, 3,044 kilograms of cargo, and then 9,169 kilograms of fuel. That's what we have
Catering
today.
vehicles are on their way.
Corin at odd and Davy spelling was Davey. but wrong. Yes. Oké. En Pieter, nu wel de laatste dagen, 3 dagen, behoorlijk ziek geweest. Domme verkoudheid. Het is goed dat je al een beetje beter bent. Ja, en het is altijd, ja, slecht een stomme verkoudheid actually. That's always a bit a stupid thing. Just that can keep you down. So we have a FlyNAS as well here, and then we have which plane is this? Okay, so our plant is right here. That's a good thing. So we don't push that LS thing. We just this one. Just remember it that we cannot push that from the beginning. So we do that at the end. We don't. We just need to see that we don't forget it. So the guys explained me yesterday. So thank you for that. So we're waiting for the fuel. In the meantime, we can set the transponder because this one will not change altitude if the other pilots fly too close or something. And I don't care if they are flying close. So in the fly-by-wire we need to turn that off then. There we go.
Fuel truck is in position.
Alright. So we'll start
Please
fueling.
don't load aircraft until the fuel truck
very
arrives
soon.
and ask to do it.
So it's a bit stuttery, it seems. That comes with the airport and the FENIX, the combination of it. It's very heavy on my PC. Can be right back. Okay. So the doors go open. Joe, I'm flying the older Air Italia livery too. Okay. Nice. Sometimes we see them on the stream here in Belgium, Brussels airport as well. The old livery and also the new one. The blue one is very nice. So this is a Payware airport, also our destination airport in Italy. Is a Payware. And we check if all the cameras are working. Yes, everything is working right here.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Okay, we go back here and then we load the aircraft right here, instant, like there. Let's miss. What else we can do? And then we go to this page. So runway 27, it's dry, and then for Stoga no anti-ice is off, and then packs are on, and it's 3 degrees Celsius right here. And we also can calculate the V-speeds. So we remember 65.5 and 29.4. That's what we need to remember. Really? Need to go here first. A little bit confused. By that time I forgot the numbers already. I think it was 65.5 slash 29.4. Let me check. 65.5 29.4 is correct. So we put that in right here. I don't want. There we go. Then we go to the block fuel. That's 9,969. So let's say 9,009.2. Come on. Everything is working so slow. 9000, so 9.2. Again, a 9.2. There we go. Jotrim Bully, I'm the one with the red tail on your screen at the end. Oh, this one. All right. Nice, nice. So then we have the spoiler setting. That's 2 down 0.2. So flaps 2. Why I don't accept. And then DN, so it goes very slow it seems, and then 0.2, and we put that in right here. Flex temp is 65 for a flex. And we go to the V speeds, and that's 140, 140 and 143. So 140 for V1. There we go. 140 for VR. Now at night, Discord is showing our parking gates. Let me see. Oh, nice. Okay, thank you very much. So VR is 140, and then what is it? 143 for a V2, and then we put that in as well. So that is in. We go back right here, and then we put in the wind request. All right. Next phase. So everything is in, it seems. All right. And then we are pretty much ready. So meantime, I power up the APU 1, 2, 3, and then APU is starting. We also need to set our cruising altitude. That's 38,000 feet. And there we go. I think everything is set. So people, if you're ready for your pushback, let me know. Don't be too stressful to do it quick. Just take your time. We have a time today. At least I have time. Carwin, I'm back and done my sheet washing. Now I got my clothes in the washing machine. I have a raspberry drink today for the vitamins later on in the flight. Nice. Red fruit I always like. Now that night ready. Alright, Dexter starting the APU. Alright. So then we can release everything right here. Now that night which way we are heading to runway 27. So we can oh no, stupid me, damn, stupid me. If you bleed on, there we go, and then we can turn off this thing. All right. So I will take taxiway L, that's what I will take, and then we come taxiway H, and from there we go to runway 27. Oh, but yeah, you can go two ways. You can go to K and then to H, so left or right is. But I think I will push back with the tail to the right. So that's what I will use. Tail right. And then we go that way actually. To the back of the airport, and then we turn like there, something like that. And Joe, are you flying today? Because I have only Dirkster and yeah, Jolie, and Joe is also flying. Yeah, that was the one with the red tail, of course. Karin bought 4-pack ginger beer yesterday. Very expensive, 7 for 4 packs at Pack and a Safe supermarket. Yeah, those days everything is very expensive. And Trimboli is ready, so prepare for pushback. So tail to the right. APU is ready. QNH is set, and then we are ready. So $7. Yeah, that's quite expensive.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
All right. So, Derek, sir, I saw your message on that reply of me. About the 737, if you check that everything is on rudder,
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin
for what I said, but also check it out for every livery that you use, or the 737, 700 and the 800, or I don't know which different types you have, but if you have the different types, always check that. Because sometimes it's okay and sometimes not. Maybe it has to do with the different liveries or the different plane that you fly, and that you always need to set it. Tail to the right, and that's what we need. There we go.
Locking gear.
Okay, then we can already set ignition. Dexter, oh, really, a livery can cause a problem too. Yeah, if you use another livery, I believe. It depends how you save it, because it's a bit complex. So I'm not 100% sure, and mostly I just go into my menu
Parking brakes.
and I set all the things that need to be changed. But you can save it
All engines clear.
when everything
Starting
is
wheel.
when everything is ready and correct. Then you can actually save it to all the planes or something. But how you do that, that's another story. So we start engine number 2. Okay, earlier on I made sure that all 737s have the steering set to rudder only. So, in case they share some kind of preferences. So, but yeah, check it out. Maybe it's possible that everything is already set to the same thing, but just check it out. If not, check different liveries. And if there is, if you always need to change it, try to save it when everything is set correct.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Right, and so engine number 2 is ready, and we start engine number 1. There's no problem, mate. Karen, I like the end of every stream as the music that plays sounds nice. It says thanks for watching. Okay, so you want that the stream ends now? Is that what you're saying?
Sofia
Here we go.
Ground, Easy Tree 20 with Yankee request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out. Easy Tree 20 taxi.
Especially for Karin.
Using taxiway Lima Hotel Bravo. Contact tower on 118.1 when ready.
Director, okay, I will make sure I'm loading the official PMDG livery. I'm not sure if you need to do that the original, but if you just load one livery and then set up correctly and then save it, and then every time you need to how I do it is just remember or write down that registration number, and then every time you use another livery, load from that registration number everything, where you are sure of that everything is correct. Clyde Knight 17 watching, only 10 likes. Oh yeah. So we are ready for taxi. Oh, did I confirm a good engine start? There we go.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Colin, I bet you press the button, lol. No. 20 watching, and please push the like button. Thank you. Joe, except when the TV is on. Oh, lol. Good, good, good. So flaps need to go to 2 actually. And where is my? There's a bit of a thing in every plane, other settings of my cameras, so I need to make that
Tow truck disconnected.
the same.
Bypass pin removed.
Okay.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Corin, 11 likes. Yep. That's already something. Okay, rudder is working. What is that? Okay, now it's going. Was a bit weird. Okay, we can go, guys. If everyone is ready, then we can go. So we'll go to runway 27. So if the sound is loud enough, let me know. If it's not loud enough, then also let me know. And I forgot to turn off if you bleed, if you, and then also taxi lights need to be on, ignition needs to be off. There we go. So no snow in Bulgaria here. Real weather, not the lifetime, because otherwise we were flying in the dark. We'll make our left turn here. So my rudder is not so accurate anymore. Where are we going? Where are we going? Okay, so we go back, it seems, and then we have a little helicopter here. very nice helicopter to fly. That's the only helicopter actually that can fly decent. Or decent is a big word, but I can fly a bit. Where that thing is sending us? Oh, it's sending us to runway 09. Okay, that's not what we need. Okay, my excuse. Next, you needed to turn right. Yes, yes. I was just following the dots, but then now I see that the dots are going to 09. So ATC will say after you were not clear to take off, because they give me another runway, and that's 09. So my excuse for that. Next, yes, at my runway 09 assigned as well. Yeah. So, but now we are in the correct way. I didn't check the wind. And so yeah, it's obvious that we need to use normally a 09, because now we will go with the wind. But hey, that's was never a problem with the plane. Karen, I didn't want to show the end of the that you asked. I just like the song, but you can carry on with the stream. Thank you. Well, it was just a joke, you know. And also, and Joe let me know yesterday after the stream that I need to turn off my microphone, and I was looking because why my microphone was off. I say, how can he hear it what I was watching? But then, okay, I have also the desktop audio that I didn't turn off, so it didn't came from a microphone, but it came from my desktop audio. So that's what he was hearing the darts. Carwin, Joe, sorry, you like the music too? Yeah, it's nice music. So, all right, we all short here. Strobe light on, landing lights on, takeoff light on, runway lights are on. So everything is set. Dexter, apologize to whoever is behind me. I'm always slow on taxi. Alright. Better be too careful than not careful, so. We will line up. So we have Joe, Dirkster, and Knight at Night flying with us. So that makes us with 4. So I need to leave space for 4. And then we can get out of here, and then we go to a room. Okay, and then we check if they have enough space. And Joe, he crashed into someone. So we have the small plane, and then 3 big planes. But I guess we are all flying the same. So we have the Neo right here. And then guys, let me know when you are ready for takeoff, then we can go. Covering the small plane should be in front as small to big. Yeah, but actually the small plane is also the big one. Six are ready, Night at Night ready, and then and Joe, are you ready? And Joe is ready as well. So then we can get out of here. I will set the timer. There we go. And there we go guys, 1, 2, 3, power up. Night at Night, don't forget your gears, guys. Alright, who did that yesterday? They will take off first. There we go. We're rolling. And we are flying the joystick today. There we have V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb, gear up. And that was to be expected.
Sofia approach EZ320 is type Airbus 1 miles northwest of Sofia 2,100 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
And there go the other guys, 1 and 2. And I'm missing a 1.
Squawk 0107 EZ320.
Nice, nice.
3,500 feet. Clear to the Charlie airspace. Cleared through the Charlie airspace, EZ320.
He's climbing like crazy, it seems. Oops, sorry. We retract the flaps, then we go to climb mode, and that's always a bit an issue. And we have a thing there. Yes, yes. All right. Nice. Corinne Davis, this will be me in May when I go on the plane, and then it's like a warplane heading to the attack area for war. Yeah. Do we have a restriction? It seems like we have a restriction. Oh, and someone is nicely in front of me. Peter, beautiful. Yeah, it's nice, nice, nice. So in real life we should be way too close, of course, but this is not real life, and we try to have some fun. So, and we like to see each other. So. That night, you always do that. And there's a restriction at 7,000. Yes, I just see. Joe, whoops. So I try to spot the others as well, but oh, there we go. There is someone. He has no restriction. And it seems there is a difference between my 7000 and the one of Knight at Night. Dexter, you're at 7000 as well. Alright. I'll try to have a visual, but for now, and there we speed up again, and we are climbing. So Trimboli, at least I'm heading the right way and this time. Yes, that's already something. But you can see there was a difference between my 7000 and the 7000 of Joe. Of Knight at Night. Sorry. But now we are climbing again, 8003. And then we say bye bye Sofia, bye bye Bulgaria, and then we're heading to Rome for a bit of a warmer place. That's why it's also the airline where we fly to. It's Balkan Holidays Air. So BH, that's a Balkan Holiday Air. Carwin, I've been to Rome, Italy. Nice, nice. I was planning to go in December, but because of the delay of some materials, I didn't go. So I'm still trying to do it. But yeah, we'll see. Peter was a transition altitude, that's 18,000 feet, I believe. I think that's standard.
Sofia Center, easy tree, 11,900 feet.
So yeah, I try to do Italy still. Index at 12,000. Oh, okay. And I have a friend that has also a place in Rome. He's not living there permanently, but he has a place there. So on the weekends he is there, and then I try to visit him as well. So there are two things that I can do. Dexter, are you climbing to 380 already? Yes, yes, yes. 14,000 feet at the moment.
Flying Bulgaria Niner 74 Sofia Center QNH tree 0 decimal tree. Continue to SF429 as
And why we have a message again? Oh yeah, that's because I changed to standard. And that's why. So 3,000 feet a minute, our climbing rate. So next week we fly the 737-800, I believe, that we fly. And if the problems of the Dexter are not solved yet, then we try to see how it comes and what we can do about it. There's a who's who, but just in front of me. And that will be not me, because I don't see anyone anymore. Oh, there is someone. There is someone coming. And where is Knight at Night? Is he below, behind me? And I will check Valenta. So I'm in the lead again. And then we have Dirkster. And then we have Knight at Night, but I changed. So still Dirkster. And then Joe and Knight at Night seems to be... And that always change. Yeah. So Dirkster, I'm in front of you, mate. And then behind you is Knight at Night. And then Joe. I still have a few days off before I go back to work. I will try to sort out the PMDG. Yeah, and keep me updated if it's not working, or if you know what it is, just let me know. So I like it. I find it interesting. I never had problems yet with it, but yeah, if we can help out each other, always nice. Knight at Night and Dirkster is way under us. And now I don't see anyone anymore. Before I saw someone. Dirkster flight level 180. Okay, I'm at 21,900. So far everything is going smooth. For a change. At night at 25,000 feet. All right. And before the stream I was also flying. I was on a simulator flying some drones. Not easy. Joe, 29,000 feet. Alright. Dirkster, I see a Wittable production still above and in front of me. I thought I was a speck of dust on my head. Okay, thank you very much. So I'm just dust. Thank you. Dirkster, how are you guys climbing so fast?
Easy tree 20. Sofia Center, easy tree 20, flight level 245.
Actually, we don't do anything. We just but maybe you are more heavy loaded up. I don't know how much weight you put in, how many people you put in. Joe, I must be using Falcon 9 engines. Alright. Peter, Davey, what is that? TAT. On time of arrival? We're flying, we have a 1 hour and 29-minute flight. So it's a little bit over an hour and 15 minutes that we need to fly. Something like that. So flight time 1:29. And we have 15 likes. So thank you guys for liking the stream. And for the people that like the darts, Chris Dobie just won his match. Very nice. Oh, we are talking about temperature. Good job. Oh, I clicked something. What I clicked? What I clicked? I clicked something. This needed to be off already a long time. I forgot. Once again. Alright. Joe Trimpoli, Davey, thanks Davey. You just remind me. Forgot my passengers. You are great, mate. You are great. Well done. I think they will fire you right away. Oh, I forgot my passengers. Really? Nice. So on your lower ecam you can see the temperature, yeah, where it was, right here, THA in -19, and then Saturday it's -47. Just joking. Carvin, Joe Trimpoli looks like you are a cargo freight today, no passengers. If that, if it was like that, the passengers will complain. Yeah, I guess so. And then Joe, I think they prefer flying with someone else anyway. I don't think they want to fly with me. For sure. So here is something that I want to point out after seeing screenshots and seeing other planes, that every plane has those not nice rounded things here on the windows, but this one you can see it very difficult, and so it's a bit nicer done. But in some planes it's really very bad looking, and in the Phoenix there's one thing that is much better. It's not perfect, but it's much better. George Poli, how many passengers does Dexter have in his Cessna? And then yeah, Carvin, maybe Davey plane. Well, I don't think they like my plane or me as a pilot. Peter, never forgot when you fly through clouds and a moisture. TAT is -10 and a +10 is C. Always set engines anti-ice on. Yes, I heard from someone that claims that is a real pilot, that they always put on anti-ice, always, the entire flight. I know before they were just putting anti-ice on when it was necessary, when they saw ice, but someone told me that they put it on all the time. So is that true? Is it not true? I don't know. I'm not a real pilot, but some people are, and in the chat sometimes yeah, people claim that they are real pilots. So Dexter will do to the message to Pete from Peter. And then Ben, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. And then we will see if we are cruising or not. Not yet. 33,000 feet, so 5,000 feet to go. Tonight at night, Jefferson 2001 release Victoria Falls scenery pack for Zimbabwe. Oh. Yeah, I saw that Victoria Falls, but I didn't know that was in Zimbabwe. I thought it was in the US or something, because there were also frozen falls. So, but yeah, I was reading something about it, but I need to check that again because I didn't know it was Zimbabwe. Night at night, cruising here. All right, for me it's still 4,000 feet, a little bit more actually, and then the extra tightly packed. Yeah, I can believe that in your Cessna. Peter, I have seen already many live streams from real life pilots, and they only use engine anti-ice, as I just told. Yeah, when they go to through clouds and stuff. Yes. I didn't see those streams. I can only tell what the people tell in my stream, and they claim that they are real pilots. So sometimes you need to take that with a bag of salt. But yeah, but there can be of course real pilots as well. Dexter, no, Joe to Dexter, like a clown car at circus. So Dexter is actually 141. Night at night is it located on the border between Zambia and Zimbabwe, and is one of the world's largest waterfalls. Oh, nice. Thank you very much, mate. Good to know. So we have actually nice weather today. We have some clouds as well, nice scenery. That's very nice for our last flight of the year. So I was thinking to do also a live stream on the airport today, but the weather was not so great. A lot of wind, and then the rain. That combination is too. One of the two is okay, but both it makes it very hard. So my excuse that I could not do any live stream anymore just before New Year. So it will be for after a New Year, and hoping for a bit of a better weather. Today it was 11 degrees. And it felt cold actually. Joe, what time of day in your sim? Around between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And we can actually check that. So 2:34. 2:34 in the afternoon. And back to the cockpit, and then we check out at 36,000 feet, so we are almost there. And then we can also put our destination, go to program, and then we put right here our destination. That's a LIRA, LIR, and then the A. There we go. And that's 378 nautical miles to go. And that's what it is. The XR1034, okay. And then Peter, nice tip. Search on YouTube for A320 sim pilot and
Easy tree 20 traffic in sight.
A320 sim pilot. Yeah, I already saw that one, and the other one, PMTCD, both. The other one I don't know, but the 320 sim pilot I know. It's a long time ago that I was watching one of his streams, very long time ago. But that one I know, but the other one I don't ring a bell, but I will check it out. That night 145. Alright. Then Peter, and they have many videos, by the way. 320 sim pilot has nice videos how to start up the A320 until arrival. Okay, nice. And then Carwin love the sun in the sky. Yep. So you see that it's a more winter day right here, sunny winter day. Typical. And then this is our livery. So we are coming close to our destination height or cruising height. So 600 to go. So how do I disable cars again? And Peter, the 320 SP is a fantastic instructor. Okay. And show those cars. Where are those again? So everyone is asking for difficult questions. The cars. Where are those located, mate? I don't remember anymore. The other night I'm flying Ertelia. Okay. So the old livery.
Tirana Center, Easy Tree 20, flight level tree 80.
Easy Tree 20, Tirana Center, continue as planned.
So to delete something, you just push this button and you. That's my way to do it, but that's not the correct way, probably. The brake fans can come off as well. 27 minutes into the flight, and we are cruising, guys. Cruising means oh, TCAS. Okay, TCAS. Just turn your things to the left here. Just this one is okay, I believe. Turn that off and you're free to fly. Just this one. Turn it to the left and it should be off. So then I will give you guys a very nice view, and then we can go to our vitamins. So we'll be right back, 1 minute, and then I'm back. So see you guys in 1 nautical minute. So I'm really back. There we go. Flashy, flashy. Joe Trimboli cruising checklist of vitamins. Yes, here we go. Vitamins. Dexter, let's crack open that mini bar. Yeah, that's what I'm missing here. A mini bar that was filled with a lot of vitamins. That is the next thing that will come here. There we go. And cheers, guys. Nice. Dexter, especially mini in my private little Cessna. And then Carvin Coke, Coke time, vitamins, and me raspberry time. But that can also be very nice. It's red, so I like red fruit. Then Dexter, Palin chilled water for from myself or for yourself. Saving myself for tomorrow night. Oh. So plain, not Palin. Okay. And then Carvin Dexter, what happening tomorrow night and New Year's. And then Carvin, cheers, thank you very much. Joe, you have a very fast Cessna, Dexter. And Ignite the Night, and cheers, thank you very much. Joe Trimboli, cheers, thank you guys, and cheers to you as well. Again, cheers. So, there is a question to Dexter what he will do tomorrow evening. Well, I will also answer what I will do, and I stay just home with my family, and there's also a friend of my wife coming, and yeah, we will eat here and celebrate New Year or Old Year's Eve, yeah, together. That's what we will do. That friend of my wife, she is alone. Her husband is in hospital after removing the cancer, and some things went wrong because they needed to make a hole right here so he can get some air, but everything was closed again, so he could not get any air anymore, so they needed to operate him again, and then it was still happening, so he needed to be in hospital again for another operation. And then things were, they did something wrong, so he had in the meantime already 3 operations again, and now he's out of intensive care, but yeah, his whole face is swollen, and yeah, he needs to stay in the hospital. He also cannot speak anymore, but that will come back. So very sad. Corin, cheers from me in New Zealand, and then Knight, and thank you very much. Wait, now that night Mexican salsa and dip with nachos and a bottle of beer here. Oh, nice. All right, very nice, mate. Dexter at Carwin Davis, yes, New Year's Eve, but I'm joking. I'm not going overboard with the drinking, just gin and tonic, maybe staying at home with a family. And Corin, okay, Dexter, and Dexter at night and night in a flight and nibbles, nice. Corin, one of my support workers passed away 6 days ago from cancer. Yeah. That's always very sad to see and to hear. Yeah, nothing you can do about it. Dexter at Little Production. Whoa, really sorry to hear that about your friend. That sounds really tough. Yes, it's very tough for him. Yes, it's not the first time that he had it. He had it already 5 years ago. he had it also on the other side. So there's cancer here and there was cancer there. So they removed it and everything was going well. So after 5 years they say you were cancer free. A little bit later he had cancer on the other side. So yeah, and that happens a lot of times. Just after they say you are cancer free, then there is already cancer on another place or something, and they just check this side and they don't check the whole thing. That's why if you have a problem with your back and you say my whole back is hurt, and you need to make an appointment for your upper back, and then you need another appointment on another day for your middle back, and then you need another appointment for your lower back. So 3 appointments to scan your back. It's ridiculous. It takes 2 minutes. 2 minutes it takes to take the pictures or the scan, you know, 2 minutes, and that's all. But you need to have 3 appointments for 1 bag. It's crazy. And so it's with everything, you know. And then they just oh yeah, I had cancer here, so we will check. Okay, it don't come back, but they don't check the whole thing, you know. Peter, a question to all of you who is interested in the A320 SOP from real life pilot. Interested. I'm always interested into that, but I don't read much. A checklist is always something difficult for me, because that's what is on my checklist, and yeah. But I'm always interested to read it once when I have time for it. And Joe, I'm passing Dexter on this right. Alright. Unfortunately I can... I think I see a plane there. Yes, there is a plane there. So someone is pretty close to me. Joe, actually straight through him. Sorry, Dexter. Okay. And with air collision. Dexter, oh no, Carwin Davis, cancer man. Very sorry to hear that. And then Carwin, yeah, Dexter, she didn't smoke or anything. It just triggered, yeah. Peter, yes, Carwin, sorry to hear it. And then Knight and Night ate lots of red fruits, guys. I like red fruits. That's very nice. Next to Joe. I didn't even notice, was so busy typing here. Oh. And Carwin, the last time I saw her was way back early this year in March. Things can go very quickly. Peter, okay, David, it was only a question. Thank you. Good night to Dexter, and then Joe wasn't. Dexter was Knight at night. Sorry, Knight at night. Dexter, I can see someone flying behind me at a distance. Pretty sure it's Witterballs Productions. So Dexter, are you in front of me? Because I see someone behind, or I saw at least. Now we cannot see it anymore, but there is someone behind. Very hard to see now. Joe Trimpoli, are you following the same flight plan? And then Joe, autopilot disconnected and didn't turn. Alright. yeah, that sometimes you need to check your cockpit. Peter, Davy, your contrails are too heavy. Yes. Full speed. Indeed, so ground speed 412. Fuel, we have enough. And then we are flying for 40 minutes. And we still need to do 271 nautical miles. So it's a bit a shame of it that it's a shorter flight today. That's a bit of a thing. I'd like to add a little bit of a longer flight for the last stream this year. Good night, top of descent 120. Okay. To Trimpoli, back on track now. Watch out, good night. Also today I did some testing with helicopters again, and that was not working out well because all the helicopters are very hard to fly. The easiest one is the smallest one, that G21, or what is that? That Canary. So that's controllable without any assistance. Turn it off, all the assistance. But that is okay. I can enjoy that helicopter, but like the others, they just go sideways and very strange things. At night, you will lower your head. Okay, and then choke. Looks like you are already 500 below me. And the extra would we could always fly a hold and burn up all our fuel, and then a glorious splash into the, what is that, Mediterranean? Mediterranean, okay. Gee. There's only joking. I prefer landings. Yeah, I prefer landings too. My son, he would like to do that. The other night, the fly inside a Balto 6 looks tempting. Well, I tested that one, and then also very hard to fly. I really don't know, and then also because I have a problem with the joystick, that if you move it to the left, it stays flickering. That's why I set the more dead zone, but it's very hard to manipulate, and my dead zone is too big. So yeah. Next, regarding helicopters, are there any manuals regarding how to apply the regular flight controllers to the helicopter? You find some things on YouTube, people that explain. You can follow it, how they set it up. That's what I did. And also for some helicopters you need to have some different settings, because one helicopter use that setting and the older helicopter use that one. It's pretty much the same, but it's different, you know. It's complicated. I found it really complicated. There are too many settings in that you can align or combine. You know, it's too much. But yeah, it's my settings are okay. I'm getting used to it. But just for landing, it's very difficult because I actually use one of the throttle levers to go up and down, and I always move to radical. So actually you need to have a smooth handle that you can just with a millimeter up and down. You don't need actually special controllers if you have something that is working for going up and down and your throttle. And actually throttle you don't need to use, so that's what you don't need. You just need to go up and down. So something that goes up and down like a lever, thrust lever, you can use that. By the way, does anyone have the HOTAS Warthog? No, I don't have that. But maybe someone else. And I was also doing my job on our company today, and that was with the Beaver. I did my return leg. I needed to do it twice because I was pushing some buttons, and suddenly it fell out of the sky. The engines were still running, but I just go lower, 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 and until I hit the sea, so I could start again. Joe Trimboli, no, and TCA is Sidestick with QUADRANT here and a Logitech rudder pedal. Nice, nice. And there's the same here. Joe want to get a yoke one day for GA flying. Well, that's actually a nice thing. But to be honest, which yoke? Takes are out of fuel? No, I'm not out of fuel. Engines were still running. Oh, engine was still running. But I was pushing WX and the one next to the W to the left. I was trying out this with some other program, and yeah, suddenly my plane dropped. And it took a while before I hit the sea, but eventually I also tried to restart the engines, but they were still running. I tried to do everything, but I could not keep it up. It went just like this. So down. Dexter, oh no, what happened? Did you find out? No, it had something to do with the W or X, or the one next to the arrow keys left and right next to the W on the left side on my keyboard hand. The other night, watch for Sidestick rudders, guys. Mine is broken. They use a plastic piece of attached to a very heavy and hard spring. This plastic piece is now available in metal. I don't know why they use plastic. Yeah, I heard already something about that. Children body and suggestions for a yoke. And then Peter here also has a second one. And then the extra frustrating, yeah. So I needed to start that up over again, so yeah. But then everything was going nice and I didn't touch anything. So that I just need to learn that during a flight, don't touch anything. Next, your Honeycomb yoke is supposed to be good. Personally, I really like the Trustmaster Boeing yoke. Well, that's one I just want to tell that my yoke, everyone is very happy about it, and I really like that Boeing yoke, but it's very expensive, and I really want to test it out to see what is the difference. So if it's better, not better, different, it will be different because it moves different, but I like to try that. But of course it's not like for a general aviation. The Honeycomb is more for general aviation, but I find it a bit stiff at moments. So, and then it's not always going smooth because you need to push pretty hard, and then you are not accurate, and then you push actually too far, and then, you know, it's not as smooth as I would like it. That's my complaint about the Honeycomb. So that's why I want to try actually the Boeing yoke. Are there other alternatives for Honeycomb and that Boeing one? I don't know. So my sim just crashed, so I have to abort the mission. Oh no. And extra, but flying with the TCA stick. Well, it's TCA stick, but there's also something wrong with the TCA stick, with at least with mine, because it's moving all the time. If you see where you can set your settings or your sensitivity, you can see that it's moving all the time. So yeah. The extra to Joe, no, that's very unfortunate that your sim crashed, mate. Really. Carwin, make sure not to touch a joystick for the alarm sounds, yeah. And the extra, that Boeing, yeah, is very expensive. And then there's someone really close in front and above me will post screenshot. Well, I see that plane again. So there is someone flying right here, and I will check who that is, because now I'm very curious who that is. And it seems that it's Derrickster in second place, and then right behind him is Knight at Night, and then Joe is above the sea, but his sim crashed, unfortunately. So meantime, we are 53 minutes in the air, and then we have 20 likes. Thank you very much, guys, for the 20 likes. Georgian Body, I think I bumped a USB cable, so it looks like my fault. Oh, that's bad. Sorry to hear that, mate. It's never fun when something goes wrong like that. If you make a mistake with flying itself, okay, we can accept that. But if your sim crash, or what happened with me, pushing some buttons and then my plane bzzzt, went into the sea, that's not nice. So I will tell something about BH Air, so Balkan Holidays Air. That's from Bulgaria, actually. That's a company from Bulgaria, and the airline is founded on January 1, 2002. So headquarters is Sofia, and then the fleet size is three planes. Average fleet age is 16.7 years old. And then the types of planes that you have, they have the Airbus A320-200, the one that we are flying, and they have a total of 3 of that type. And that's all what I can tell about BH Air. So 3 airplanes, all 3 are A320-200s. So that's BH or Balkan Holidays Air. So for our next flight, that will be on January the 3rd. How can it be the 3rd? Well, I'm not sure about it. So 1 is Sunday, so the 2nd, normally it should be the 2nd. Well, I need to find out what I did wrong there, but the next flight, and that will be probably on Monday, will go from Toronto, Ontario in Canada to Halifax, Stanfield, Canada as well. And we do that with the PMDG 737-800, and we will do that in the snow because it's snowing there. So the next and the flight after that we will do with a fly-by-wire A320, and then we flying from Santiago de Cali in Colombia to Leticia, also in Colombia. And then the flight after that will be with British Aerospace 146-300, and we fly from Odense in Denmark to Slovakia. Yeah, that night Drexler, I think it's me. And then Joe Trimpoli, what's your next waypoint? And then Clyde at night says Lexi. Okay. So we have 152 nautical miles to go. And then we check our flight plan. Puppies. And that's after that we will start our descent. We will zoom in a bit, and then we can see here. Here we start our descent, so less than 80 nautical miles to go. And then we also set our altitude. So it looks like 2000 feet will be alright. There we go. 2000 feet. And everything should be fine then. It says already for enter destination data. So we can already do that. So we go here, this page, and we put in our destination data, apply a meter, do that. Okay, I really cannot read that, so I need to go yeah, If you have a VRB, so that's that the wind always change from a direction, what you need to put in your MCDU. Who has the answer for that? Temperature of 14 degrees and then QNH 1026. So we'll put that. Performance page and next phase. There we go. QNH 1026. There we go. Temperature 14. And that's in as well. And then the wind is already in. It says 2 knots, and yeah, we just leave it like that. There we go. So in 29 minutes we will arrive in Italy, and then we will have some nicer weather, I hope. Alright, so we actually are already in Italy. So it's not so far anymore, so we are already in Italy. I missed that. Cheers. Really, my throat starts to hurt, so I need to have extra vitamins. So then you can see that is our flight plan here. So very nice. Joe, cheers. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. And cheers to you. And so for the food that we will eat tomorrow evening, well, I have no clue what it is. It's all different kind of meat, so I have no clue what's all in it. I will see that tomorrow evening or in the morning when I will pick it up. So it's already prepared, you just need to put it on a plate and make it warm. So that's something that we will do. So we place a machine on the table and we put the meat on it, and everyone can bake his own meat. You know, so going somewhere for the people that have kids, young kids, it's not always so easy, because then they are getting tired, they want to sleep, you know, it's not always so easy. So I prefer to stay home until he is old enough. Carwin, I see Joe said cheers. Yes. So here it is again. It is my last thing because it's almost empty. So now it is empty. Corinne, you rather have bigger size cans? Well, not me. But yeah, just this 33 is perfect for me. I rather to have the bigger can, the wider cans, and not so high. The older ones or the normal ones, I like to have those ones. But bigger cans, no. Because I'm very sensitive for everything what is not original, or you know, if there is the sprinkles goes out too quick in larger bottles or in cans, larger cans. So no, just this, and then when it's empty you just open another one. Peter, Joe is gone? No, he's still here somewhere. He's still flying. He's a bit off course, but yes, he's still with us. Now Dirk seems to be in front of me. How is that possible? And also Knight at night. How is that possible? Well, I see someone behind. So little no, Volanta is not always accurate, because I see someone behind and it shows that two people like Dirkster and Knight at Night are in front of me. Karin, you thought Joe was sim was crashed. It was something with a USB or something. Dirkster, I see two planes behind me, Knight at Night, and then Whitwells. And now I'm in front again. Now it's just switched and now I'm in front again. And then Joe, you respawned. Okay. So Dexter and Joe is back flying. Yes, he's back in the air. We see him. So 10 nautical miles to go, and then we start our descent, guys. 10 nautical miles to go after 1 hour and 7 minutes flight. Dexter, that flight pattern looks wild. Now he seems to be back on course. And then the Knight at Night is in front of me now. Just had a look on Volanta. Knight at Night descending to 11,000 feet. Yep, okay. I will go to 20,000 feet first, and then we'll see what comes. So less than 5 nautical miles to go, and then we can start our descent as well. Going, I thought they descent earlier. Yeah, I thought mostly. So I will start my descent as well. Did I do it? There we go. Now we are going to first to 30,000. So it's 79 nautical miles. But I guess this is the direct distance to the airport, and we go a little bit around. So I guess that is the difference. Because we are 38,000 feet. Normally it takes 125 or something before the airport, but we go a little bit around, so I think that's why. And the calculation to the airport will be direct, something like that. So we just started our descent, so we don't need to watch for that anymore. and then we can land this 16-year-old plane. Elliot, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So welcome. We just started our descent. And I saw that you had 700 subs, so congrats with that. Elliot, you are late. No problem. Carwin, the real pilots say flight attendants prepare cabin for landing. Yes. But I will feel it. Elliot, cheers with was, thank you very much. Then Director, the moment I start to descend, it asks for more drag. Oh. Okay, not for me. So Elliot, there's one thing that I wanted to say actually, and there is a lot of people that are on YouTube. They like to have those 1000 subscribers, and they really do everything for it. But you also need to know, because everyone wants to make money, but you also need to know that if you are not 18, you cannot make money on it. So just don't put the pressure on yourself to get those 1000. Elliot, where did you find that out, mate? Well, that's just the rule. Because you cannot work under age. Yeah, you can only work, and you need to start your as a company then, because you still go to school, I believe, and then you don't have a permanent job, so you need to start a company. And that's your main income then. Oh, what's my plane doing? I'm just telling, check it out, and then see that you get some more information about it, how to do it. No wind shaft. Yep. So who's that plane now? Elliot, thanks for the heads up. No problem, mate. I just want to inform you about that, because some people are not aware of it, and maybe in your country it's different, but I guess not, because the UK was part of the Europe, and now not anymore. So I think they will have a bit of the same regulations, and so if you are not 18, you cannot have your own company. Maybe there are ways around to, that you can work around it, and I will not tell that here, but you know, there are always possibilities, but on your own company you can not do that. because you also need to fill in forms and your taxes and stuff like that, and you don't pay taxes because you know. So Trimboli directly above Canada Night at the moment. Yep. In the meantime, we are flying for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And yeah, I think you I should descend a little. Really. Elliot, so I can earn money from videos under 18 but just not put into a bank. No. Look, you have a contract with YouTube, yeah? They will check you, yeah? And they will know you're underage, so they will not allow. That is already sure. And YouTube Shorts will be mentioned next year, yes. But everything what brings you money, you need to pay taxes on it, yeah. You need to pay, show your tax papers and stuff, fill in forms for YouTube, you know. That are the things. If you cannot apply that to them, you will not have anything. Elliot, but you cannot. No, you cannot build it up because then you are earning money anyway. So, and you need to pay taxes on that, and you don't pay taxes because you're not 18. Yeah, you are not working. You know, you don't receive any money instead of working. You know, and you need to have your own company. If maybe in the beginning, if your expenses are not enough or just little, then you can put it in a special thing on your tax form. But if you get too much, then they will not accept it anymore, and then you need to start your company, your own company, and that will be, because you are not working, that will be your main income. Yeah. So check it out on the internet. I think you will find some things for it. Just check it out. I just wanted to let it know because I know that you are willing to get those 1000 subscribers so you can earn money, but as long you are not 18, it will be not possible, I believe. Carwin, it's a spicy beef coming with onions and rice for my dinner. Very spicy. I think they will like it here, but rice, that's not my favorite thing because it's so dry. The night at 20 likes, alright. Elliot, thanks for the heads up. I will do some research. Very nice. So 1 hour and 18 minutes. We are at 18,000 feet. And everything is going to as planned. So we have still 11 minutes to reach our airport. Corinne Davis rises what I like, as I like them, including porridge. What's that? Porridge. Very new for me. Never hear from it. But yeah, rice. You know, if you go to Asia, they eat it 7 times a day. So yeah, it's not my favorite. It was never be, and it will never be. And only in the Philippines once I eat rice that was actually different than all the rest that I ate, and it was actually maybe the way it was made or maybe different rice, but it was not so dry than all the others. So Kawin porridge is a rice that is with water and not dry. Oh, okay. Poly porridge is oats. Oh. Okay. Well, I like to eat French fries. Oh. So we have some clouds coming up, so that's also nice. We are at 14,000 feet, guys. Corwin, I just eat anything, I'm not fussy. That's very good. Very good. I'm very difficult in eating, of course. If I need to eat, if there is nothing else, then I will eat after a few days not eating. But yeah, I'm pretty difficult to eat. I don't find it difficult, because if you eat everything, then you have a big choice on things, and then you will think, what we will eat today. You have too much options, and then it makes making a choice much more difficult. If you have only 2 options, then it's easy. One day you eat choice one, and then second day you eat the other thing. So it's very easy then.
Squawk 7-3-27 Easy 320.
Easy Tree 20 radar contact 7 miles southwest of Lima, India, Victor, Quebec, 13,000 feet. QNH tree 0.31.
Alright, do we need drag? No, we don't need. So we will dive into the clouds. But symbolic, I'm doing a holding pattern to go to back. I somehow overtook everyone. How you do that? Kevin, do you turn the plane, or is auto? The autopilot is turning the plane. So that's why I like sometimes to fly with general aviation, and then I do mostly everything by myself, especially for the very small planes like the Piper and stuff. I like to fly them by myself. But on a passenger jet like the Airbus or the 737s, yeah, we just turn on the autopilot. Autopilot does everything, and even you can do the landing with autopilot, but we don't do that. Judging body, I added it into the MCU. Nice, nice, nice. So 10,000 feet, or almost. Landing lights can come on. Maybe if we find that spot. There's a way to do both, I think, at the same time. So that is on. We put medium brakes and brake fans on. All right. Now at night we have nice views down here. Ooh, let's check out. This side is better. We check outside. So yeah, we are almost in a room. So 9,200 feet. So here we need to have 210 knots. So we have already reached, received that or get that or whatever. Beautiful. Cabin passengers are invisible, but it's okay. There will be deboard when you land. Yes, passengers are still not visible. There's only one plane we have that. Next, so LS button at 6,000 feet. Yeah, something like that. That's what I heard yesterday. So frequency we don't need to set, course we don't need to set. Everything is automatically in this nice plane. So 7,500 feet. And then we are almost there, guys. Peter, LS button together with landing lights at 10,000 feet. Oh, okay. Then we turn that on. There we go. So 6,700 feet. Everything is going well. We here still need to have 210 knots, and then the rest I cannot read. So we are still on speed. The moment I don't see anyone behind me. I just see someone in front of me. Who is in front of me? And Dexter. It seems to be Dexter that is in front of me. How did I do that? David, flaps 1 please. Alright. Flaps 1. Dexter, I think it's time. That's me. Alright. According to Valanta, yes. Oh, and I forgot to set this to back to the correct QNH. Sorry. We need to descend again. So 210. I'll keep it like this. Very nice view. Clouds and the sun. Always nice. Gives a special effect. So the weather don't look that great here today in Rome. Joe, recording. Well, we'll start recording right now. Wait, there we go. Record on. So 4,300 feet, and then I will put the localizer on as well. We have the localizer, so we can go over to approach. And we are on the glide slope. One hour and 29 minutes. So we are running a little bit late. Maybe the flicking thing there is Dragster. So Dragster will land first. Don't see anyone behind me. Yeah, I see someone behind me right there. And then we see the place here, a room. Nice, nice. Peter and autopilot 2 on still until hand flying. Yeah. So, Drex ignite at night, that's me. Alright. So autopilot 2 is on as well. I never use autopilot 2, only for if you do an auto land. Flaps 2. Next, I don't say too much. Me neither. Don't see you anymore. Oh, I see the landing, the runway. Landing gear down. And I need to land with the joystick today. Go to flaps 3. And are we prepared for everything? Hope so. And flaps full. So we have 3 green, landing gears down. Almost 1,000 feet. Auto throttle off. Autopilot off. Shut up. Annoying thing. There we go, guys. Ready for impact. We are too low.
Flight slow.
Way too low.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh no.
Retard.
Bad landing, sorry.
Retard.
Try it again.
Retard.
Then we put it in a slide. Peter, auto throttle till retard. Yeah, but the problem is, if I do that and I disconnect the auto throttle, it speeds up again. So I need to move it first, and it speeds up again, and then I need to lower it again, and then it gets stable. Otherwise, it speeds up. So that's I don't know how I need to change that, but that's the problem that I have. That it always starts to speed up first, and then I need to move it back when the auto throttle is disconnected. So Peter, 20 feet above ground. yeah, that's why I say sometimes people are yeah, real pilots in my stream, and they tell me or they told me if it are real pilots, of course. We never know who is going around. So yeah, at 600-700 feet they will disconnect the auto throttle. So that's actually what I do, way on front, and then the last moment I use my manual throttle, because if I do that on the last moment, like 20, then it's speed up first again, and that destroys my landing. No, it was also destroyed, but not by that. There we have ignite at night. Peter, the weird then there must be an incorrect binding, so far as I can think. Look, the thing is, my levers, if you disconnect auto throttle, my levers are still in the climb mode, yeah? So I need to change it, because if I leave it in a climb mode, it will not do anything anymore, or it just stays at the same speed, yeah? But if you go lower or higher, then you change, yeah, your speed will change, so you need to adjust it manually. If I do it manually and I need to put it back first, so it will speed up first, yeah, and then it will go down again, and then I need to adjust again. So it's very difficult to do, especially when it speeds up. So Joe, let me know when you will land, mate. Peter, Davey, you may explain in your language. Well, it's even more difficult in my language. So the throttle is eigenlijk in de climb mode. En als ik hem dus naar beneden haal, dus ik moet hem terugbrengen naar idle, dan gaat hij eerst versnellen een paar seconden en dan gaat hij pas zakken terug. En als je dat doet, just als je landt, dan ja, gaat hij eerst in snelheid stijgen, gaat hij ja, volle bak, de motors volle bak beginnen te draaien en dan gaat hij terug omhoog eigenlijk. Dus dat is eigenlijk het probleem. Dus Joe, anytime, but might be at the airport. Well, let me know if you're very close, then because I don't see where you are. Okay. But you are not lined up, it seems, so you need to go to the right. Oops, my plane is driving alone. There we crash into the hangar. Great. Always great. Never mind. So for our last stream of the year, we parked our plane into a hangar or two. Peter, I see, maybe check your bindings for the throttle, and that's not normal. I will do. I will do. So yeah, it's very annoying that if I disconnect it at the last moment, what I did earlier, and then it starts to speed up first. If I leave them in climb mode, nothing happens, but sometimes you need more speed, and then yeah, it don't do anything anymore. So it just left where you on the percent that the engines were running if you disconnect your auto throttle. And if you need to change it, so I need to bring it back sometimes, but then it powers up first and then it only goes back. It's just 1 second, but that 1 second lifts your plane again. So I will set parking brake this time, and then we go to Joe, because I see that Joe is there. I have no visual right here, but he will be there somewhere. Carwin, got to go now. See you next year on the stream. So Joe, have a wonderful New Year's Eve. Enjoy everything what you do. Enjoy the dinner as well. And yeah, my best wishes for you for the next year. So it will be very soon for you. It will be 12 hours earlier than for me. So thanks for the stream. Thanks for your support. Thanks for joining the all the time. So and I'm glad to see you next year again. Oh, you landed? We didn't see that. I didn't see a plane passing. Did I miss something? Seems not. Carwin, and Davey says it's wrong. It's Carwin, not Joe. No, gee. Sorry, guys. Did I say Joe? My excuse, Carwin. So, all the wishes for Joe were for you. My excuse. Yeah, I'm always mixing up the things. I'm very bad in those things. Not only in flying, you know. I'm always mixing up things. My excuse, Carwin. So enjoy your dinner, and yeah, all the best for 2023. So, and I hope to see you next year again. So that will be, yeah, we will start Monday, I believe. My dates are set wrong, but yeah, we will start on Monday. So this is the airport. Yeah, we have a bit of clouds here, but this is also a payware airport, I believe. Or am I wrong? Is this a payware or a freeware? So we have a control tower. That's something. So this is the rest from the airport. Canadian Night, is this payware? I don't remember. So what we have on the other side, nothing. Okay, so this is a payware airport. Peter, don't worry, David, we all forget something always, and as I mostly fly the fly-by-wire and the A330 and 900, also forget some small details. Yeah. So yeah, it is. For me, it happens all the time. And also the most difficult thing is, or not the most difficult thing, but we always fly different airplanes, and we are not constantly flying an Airbus or a Boeing or something else. We are always switching, and that is why the real pilots are not always switching from planes, yeah? Because otherwise those small things they will forget or do wrong. Like Joe, he forgot his passengers, so yeah, can happen. That night, LIRA Rome Ciampiano International Airport from Partial Labs. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, it was that one. Well, all right. So this is payware, guys. And then we go over to our replay of the day. So I will stop the recording and then we play our replay. I hope the sim is not crashing. Oh, there we go.
Is type Airbus 3 miles northwest of 4,500 feet. Request flight following.
Dexter, the problem that you describe with the throttle, I also had it with your old controller. With the TCA controller, it automatically turns off and it reduces throttle to 0. Alright. So yeah, with this throttle I have that also. So if I don't move it, it just stays on your previous percentage of the throttle. But if I move it to idle, it goes up, it powers up again, and then it goes down. It's just a second that it powers up, and that's enough to lift your plane. Actually, the AT, sorry, auto throttle, yeah. So that is the problem that I have. It's already a long time that I have that, and that's why also I never do it on the last moment. Because I did it in the beginning at the last moment, but no, that was not an option. So I was also tried to land with auto throttle on. But that's also not an option. If you put your nose a bit too high, then it also powers up again, and then you can forget it. So I always disconnect auto throttle, but then I tried it on the last moment, and that was also not good, because then it powers up again for a second, and then it also screws your landing. So I need to do it way before, so I can manage everything. And by the way, if you fly the 146, we don't have auto throttle, and I'm pretty used to that. But today, actually, I messed it up a bit, and that was not just. It has nothing to do with auto throttle or with the throttle settings. No, it was just I was going too fast down, and I could not recover. And I was actually hearing to the 20, but I didn't hear 30, 20 and 10. We knocked down directly. So I didn't hear that. So here we go for the landing replay 1. Too smooth. And there, nose up. And we touch down again. So this was my landing. Not good. And then we also put it in a slide. And of course, with now we have a dead zone, a bigger dead zone on the joystick, and that makes it even more difficult to recover from that flight. So here we go again, and then you can exactly see what I do. So this is going smooth, but just too fast down, and then I put up again because I was still pulling to slow it down, and then I put it in a slide. So one more time, but then from the inside.
Rome approach EZ320 is type Airbus 2 miles northwest of Ciampino 700 feet. Request flight following.
EZ320 Rome approach. Squawk 1646.
Squawk 1646 EZ320.
You actually didn't feel, or you don't. It was like the inside, it was very nice, but the numbers give something else. So it felt like a soft landing, at least in the cabin. Alright, so guys, next week we fly in the snow in Canada. That will be with a 737-800 from PMDG. That's our flight for the first flight from after the new year. So Dexter, I thought it was quite good. Yes, there was a bounce, but still. Then Peter, don't pull the stick on the flare, let the aircraft came down slowly. Just still have your brakes and reverse thrust. Yes, but I felt that I was going too fast, and I was pulling, and I hold it until it was going up again, but it don't react as straightly, and then you touch down, and I was still pulling, so then it goes, yeah, up again. So my mistake, of course, but hope it will be better next year. So we will try that next week, next year with the 737. We will start with that, then we go over with the fly-by-wire, and then the 146. Also planned other flights already, but I don't know out of my head. I think there's also in North America we fly also the 737 with swoop or something like that. Swoop. There's always next year. Indeed, always a next year that we have. Luckily. Peter, I know the best pilots are on the ground, yeah, but you know, I have a lot of respect for pilots, and if I watch racing, then I will also say, hey, you need to do it like that, because that is more my thing. So I was doing that years ago, so I'm more experienced in that than with planes actually. But anyway, I'm still learning, and that's why we are here. We are all learning, and yeah, all advice is welcome. Peter, only joking, mate, no problem. So yeah, for me, there's one thing I need to say, and then I wish everyone a happy new year and all my best wishes for the next. So that is what I wish to everyone. So very important. Enjoy your New Year's Eve actually, or Old Year's Eve. So enjoy everything what you do, yeah, with your family, with your friends. So very important, and I will do that as well. So tomorrow evening, I think it is. Yes, and for Carwin, it's already this evening actually for him. That night, wishing you all a happy and new year. Thank you very much. Good night, that night. It's very nice. So I wish also the same for you and for everyone here in the stream. And then yeah, hopefully we can continue next year with the same people, and we will enjoy even more. So That's what I like to do. Peter, see you all, guys. Have a nice ending 2022 and a wonderful, happy and healthy 2023. So thank you very much, Peter. And then Dexter, same from myself, and happy and new year. Thank you very much as well, Dexter. And very important thing what Peter said, stay healthy. I know everything about it, and yeah, I know also people here in the stream or on the channel that have some health issues as well. I also hope it will be not too bad, and then yeah, hope everything will be fine. So I really wish that. Dexter, thank you. Lots of red fruit, so very important. I like red fruit. Everything what is red except a car. So guys, I will want to thank you for this incredible year, for your support the whole year, and yeah, thanks for everything. And hopefully we can do the same next year. And yeah, I will see you in a few days. Since the pandemic, I have neglected my vitamin intake, and I'm not taking that fizzy stuff at Vitables Productions. Thank you very much. So lots of red fruit, very important. I like that. And red cans for me, that also works. It keeps me going, it seems. Peter, and actually I was not allowed anymore since I was 10-11 years old. I was not allowed to anymore to drink it. Yeah. Peter, and hopelijk zien we elkaar eens in levende leven, en hopefully we meet each other alive. Well, maybe, we know we have a long year to come. We hebben een lang jaar, 365 dagen, en maybe we hebben de kans om dat een keer te doen. Dus who knows? And yeah, for the people that watch my streams on the airport, if I go to another country and it's in your country and you are not living far from it, then bring me a visit, and then maybe we can drink or eat something together after. So very nice. And then we can meet each other as well. No problem with that on my side. So guys, I wish you everything, all the best, and enjoy your party at home or wherever you go. And we see each other next year. Thanks for watching, and stay safe. Thanks guys. Bye bye. Dexter, bye bye. And then Joe, thanks everyone. Thank you very much, Joe, Dexter, Peter, Knight at Night. As always, thanks for the support, and yeah, flying with me. It's a pleasure, mate. Joe Trimboli, activate shutdown checklist. Jesus. Yeah, luckily I have you also at the end of the streams, because otherwise it will be a real mess. I shut down the desktop audio already, and microphone was shut down also, but I reactivated it again, otherwise you don't hear me. But yeah, it's always nice to remind me those things, because sometimes I forget or I click a wrong button and I think everything is off when it's not. So, but thanks for your help, and see you next year, guys. Bye bye.